What's up everyone, welcome back. The NBA trade deadline is here, and boy did it not come quietly. A number of trades have been made, and a few of which that we did not see coming. We already got our minds absolutely blown by the Tyrese Haliburton and Domantas Sabonis trade, but it did not end there. Because earlier today, we watched the Toronto Raptors trading Goran Dragic for Thaddeus Young, the LA Clippers trading Serge Ibaka to Milwaukee as part of a 4-team trade, which also included Bol+Bagley going to Detroit, Bol once again being traded, and oh, yeah, how about James Harden and Ben Simmons being traded for one another? Now, I know that all of that is a lot to take in, but I'll try my best to fill you in on all of it. And to begin, we need to cover the Goran Dragic trade, as Dragic will very likely be impacting a different team very soon. The Toronto Raptors traded Goran Dragic and a protected 2022 first-round pick to the Spurs for Thaddeus Young, Drew Eubanks, and a 2022 second-round pick. And after the trade is completed, it is widely believed that Dragic will be bought out of his contract by the San Antonio Spurs. Following that though, he could potentially look to join the Mavericks, the Miami Heat, or a different contending team. And with the buyout market having been a bit dry up until this point, Dragic will definitely be a hot commodity. Whatever team is able to acquire him could quickly improve their odds of contention. However, Goran Dragic was far from the only big move being made today, because along with that, the Milwaukee Bucks were able to get an upgrade in Serge Ibaka. They did have to trade away Dante DiVincenzo to acquire him, but getting Ibaka could potentially be a great move for them. With them not having a timetable on the return for Brook Lopez, Ibaka will be able to come in and fill that role for them. I think that will end up being a very underrated move for them, as I really do like the fit of Ibaka in Milwaukee. He can fulfill a near identical role to Brook Lopez, albeit in a more limited fashion. Moving on though, another relatively big name who is heading to a different team is really a fan favorite around the NBA, and this one really caught me off guard. After being acquired by Boston earlier in January, I think we all thought he would be staying put for a while. However, that turned out to be far from the truth, because he has now once again been traded, and this time to the Orlando Magic, as both he and PJ Dozier were traded for a second-round pick for a second time. Although, I finally like where he has ended up. Orlando is clearly rebuilding, and will be happy to give him an opportunity next year, and in my opinion, he has finally found a good situation to get playing time. But even after that trade, Boston was apparently not done yet, as they have now acquired Derek White by trading away Josh Richardson, Romeo Langford, and a 2022 first-round draft pick. In my opinion, that was a very underrated move for them to make, as I am personally a very big fan of Derek White. I think he is a very talented 3-and-D player, and one who can definitely be a backcourt upgrade for Boston. They did lose a little bit of height and length with Josh Richardson, but I think they gained a better all-around talent in Derek White. But will acquiring Derek White be enough to push them to another level? I'm not really sure about that, as I do think they need to make another move or two before they can be considered a real threat in the Eastern Conference. Finally though, we need to cover the biggest trade of the day, and probably the biggest one of the year, with that being the trade involving James Harden and Ben Simmons. The Woj bomb that we have all been waiting for has finally come in, as the Brooklyn Nets are reportedly trading James Harden to Philadelphia for Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 future first-round picks. My immediate reaction to this would be, wow, Philadelphia has finally let Ben Simmons out of jail. Okay, all joking aside though, we have a huge trade on our hands here, and one that will most definitely shake up the entire league, as a once plummeting Brooklyn Nets team could now again be in immediate contention with Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, and a part-time Kyrie Irving. On the other hand though, Philadelphia may have leapfrogged the entire league here, as they will now be pairing an MVP candidate in Joel Embiid with another MVP candidate in James Harden. And given that they did not have to give up either one of Matisse Thybulle or Tyrese Maxey, that can definitely be counted as a win for Philadelphia. Having to let go of Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and multiple draft picks was definitely not ideal, but they finally got the guy that they wanted. It will take a little bit of time for both teams to rebuild their team chemistry, but I believe that both of them will end up benefiting here. And if you are thinking what I am thinking right now, then you are definitely hoping for an Eastern Conference Finals matchup between Philadelphia and Brooklyn. That would literally be insane and would undoubtedly make for a very intense matchup. There will be a bit of bad blood between the two of them and would make for a memorable playoff battle. Now, I'm not sure we can declare a clear winner from this trade yet, but we will not have to wait long before doing that. Given that the playoffs are only a few months away, only time will tell who won between them. But with that will conclude my quick recap on the early moves around the trade deadline. And what do you guys think? Which trade caught you off guard the most up until this point? I know which one caught me off guard the most, but let me know your thoughts by commenting down below and we can talk about it there. But before you go, I would like to invite you to join the official Discord for the channel. If you like NBA and Laker-related debates and news updates, then I guarantee you would enjoy it. And if you want to join, be sure to click the link on the video or in the description down below. That will do it for this video though. Big thank you to everyone who took the time to watch until the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and turn on notifications to get notified right away when I drop a new video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.